Hey guys, welcome to the Bitcoin live stream. How are you today? Can you hear me? Hello? It's a mic check. All right, good. So guys, we're going to talk about Bitcoin today. I don't think we're getting above 40K. I think we're going to get rejected right there. All right, good. Glad you can hear me. So we're going to just go into this, guys. I think what's going to happen is we're going to hit this orange ring. We're going to get rejected. We might push above it, but I think we get rejected at the red ring too. No, I was going to do the redneck version, but I don't think I could keep it up. That's what I would sound like if I was from Texas. So seriously, I don't think we're getting above 40K, guys. I think that is the top. If you're looking for a point too short, I think that's where it's going to be. So let me show you this ring right here, guys. Pay attention to this ring. BTC, the market mover, please tell us no crash and we're fine. Yeah, no crash, no crash. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Price might push up. Look. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was outside working on my house and found out I had a flat tire on my house. Decided to come inside and have a little Michelob and my cornflakes. Try to cool off. It's good breakfast. Important meal of the day. So seriously, look, if we push up, this orange ring right here is going to be a lot of friggin' resistance. First, I thought you asked someone to keep the stream in your place. Can I zoom out? Yeah, I got a flat tire in my house. That's why I'm a Bitcoin. I'm hoping I can get out of this single wide, get me a double wide. And if it goes to the moon, I'll get a custom. I'll get a triple wide. That's my dreams, a triple wide trailer. This is the Redneck TA live stream. What's up, Bucky? I can't even keep a straight face doing that. Welcome to the stream, Bucky. Alright, so let me show you what's going to make me bullish, alright? This is the only way. Follow my brush, alright? I want you to, you see my arrow? I'm moving it around just kind of slowly so you can, I want you to focus on this arrow, okay? And I'm going to move it closer. I want you to follow the brush stroke and watch what happens when we push up. So if this happens right here and then we hit this and get rejected, bam! We're coming down, guys. It's over. Game over. Bitcoin is done. But if we push up and we get above this orange ring and hold support, it's very possible we come up, we hit this red ring, and bam! We're coming down, guys. But this is what makes me bullish. If we push up, let's say we get rejected, hold support, come up, we might get rejected. Once we hold support here, that is when I become bullish. And that is when I'm buying into HODL. Until that happens, I remain bearish. Because look at this orange ring, guys. Come on, look at this. Let me show you the bigger picture here. This is an important ring. I don't know why it's important. I don't even remember how I made it. Somehow I put it on the chart and price is respecting it, so I'm just going with it. But you can see we got rejected. It became support. This is going to take a while. Support. Hold on, just a few more. Support. Resistance. Support. Resistance. Almost done. Resistance. So what do you think's going to happen if we push back up, guys? What do you think's going to happen at this ring? I'll see if any of you guys know what's going to happen. Go ahead. Must be a delay on the stream. Yeah, no greenies for the cat today. That's right. No, House of O'Dale's, how do you say your name? It can't be support if you're underneath. Anthony got it right. YS Smile got it right. You got it wrong. It can't be support for underneath. That is resistance. Yes, that would make a BAM. That is right. Rejected, rejection. Resistance, there you go. There you go, Cedric. He got it correct. The correct answer was resistance. It could get rejected, but right now it's a strong resistance. That is possible too. I don't think that will happen. You can notice every time that we interact with that ring, it does end up becoming support and resistance. I don't think we'll just blow right through it. I think that's very highly unlikely. Anything is possible, just don't think it's going to happen. But let me give you that price. Guys, do you want that price? I imagine you do. I can give you that price right now. Just let me know. And I'm going to show you other charts actually match that. Charts charted a completely different way or totally on par with that target. And it's actually lower than 40K. What are the odds of it breaking that ring and flipping into support? It's possible. I'm telling you, if that happens, I become bullish. I don't see that happen. Reality so subtle. I don't see that happening. I'm sorry, I just don't. I know you're probably bullish. Even a bull trap, I think this already is the bull trap. I think just pushing up to that ring will be the bull trap. Hi, man. Short, yeah, so what I'm saying is short the orange ring. That is what I'm saying. And this is not financial advice. This is just common fucking sense. You short the damn ring. You got two strong rings. You got the red ring, you got the orange ring. They're right there together. It just says, hey, this is the top. I can't get past this. I don't even remember what I just said, so I can't repeat it. You can rewind it back though. Yeah, no, so let me tell you what that target is, guys, all right? So if this is on the daily, all right? So today, let's say, and I think the markets are up. Look, it's coming down a bit. Markets are up a bit, at least the Dow. I haven't looked at the other ones. So it is possible, and yes, there is typically a pump before a dump. We are pushing up now. So let me give you this target to pay attention to. And by the way, guys, if you want to access these charts, it's opticalartcrypto.com. It is the bomb. I got all kinds of charts. Got Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, and stocks. I got tutorials teaching you how to make these charts if you're interested. It's $39 a month. You get access to Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, Discord, and our Twitter. You have to email me if you want the Discord invite link and Twitter, though. Okay, guys? You can't cancel anytime. It's at the bottom of the website. Just look at the bottom. It says how to cancel. So if you want to check that out, I have a link in the description. All right, so back to the TA. So look, let me tell you, if we push up right here. Well, let me give you that link. Hold on one sec. Let me give you that subscribe link. There you go. Just click that link right there, take you right to the website. So guys, what's going to happen here? If we push up, you're going to get resistance. Let me make this bigger so you can see it, guys. Some of you might be kind of blind. I want to make sure this is big enough so you can see it. Can you see that, guys? If I make it bigger, I can. I'm just having fun this morning. Maybe it's because I'm drinking a new kind of coffee. So look, if we push up, watch to get rejected. Now I have other charts that's showing that around 38,800 would be the top, and this is on the daily. Okay, keep that in mind. This is on the daily. Even if you get above 38,868, and keep in mind, just because it says 38,868 and 82 cents, if I just move it just a little bit, look, now it's 38,675. So, this is just an average, guys. It's an average. It could be off by, $100, $200, 10 cents. It's just an average, but it gives you an idea. You could get up to 39,000. If you get above that, you got this ring up here around 40,000. That's why I'm saying 40,000 is the toppity top to probably initiate a droppity drop. Moonshine. I don't want to go blind. I'm not touching that stuff. Moonshine coffee. Now I might try that. If they have a McCafe moonshine, I'll try it. So anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is, before I get bullish, we have to break above this orange ring. And you know, if it's right here, it's 39,000. If it's out here, it's 38,000. But we need to hold support on this ring. And it's very possible if we do push above this ring, I think firstly we'll get rejected. That's what's happened every time we hit this ring. So it could play out a number of ways. We could hit this ring and get rejected and continue down. Your next major support's here. We'll cover some support levels in different charts. But if we do push above it, you know, if we somehow do this and we push above and hold support, we could continue to get rejected and then do something like this and move down this ring. That is a possibility, guys. There are all kinds of paths Bitcoin can take. I'm just showing you which ones to pay attention to. We're going to cover the F1 chart. Guys, have you been playing that? Because that damn ring has been so on point. It is amazing. 40K is not top. Well, okay, I'm telling you 40K could be a temporary top. I'm telling you if I cannot say your name because I don't even know what the hell those letters are. I assume you're from Russia or Czechoslovakia or something. It looks like Neo Campo F. But listen, if it's a top, I'm saying it's a temporary top. It means you could push up. And when it stops and comes down, I call that a top. Now, if it was a permanent top, then I would say, yeah, we never get above this point again. I'm not calling it a permanent top. I'm just calling it a possible top. Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. Yeah, I'm happy to help explain tops and permanent tops. Yeah, Callum D, he knows the F1 chart. And I'm going to show you the F1 chart as an example of why this chart. I mean, you can look at the damn chart. If you cannot just see this and understand how powerful this is, then I'm sorry, but, you know, seriously, lay off the bear paint chips. But you can clearly see this ring has been support. I don't know why. Probably some weird numbers in nature, something like that. I don't know. Probably some method or way someone came up to place this. But for some reason, we're respecting that orange ring and we're respecting that red ring. And I've showed you this before, guys. Look at this. Look at this red ring. Look at this magical red ring. Look at this. Support, support, support. And over here, it was resistance, resistance. And I can show you the published version if you think I'm lying. Resistance, 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 resistance. Look back here. Look. More resistance, guys. Magic. Resistance, 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 resistance. Down. And goes back even further. It was support. Look at this. Support, support, drop. So this ring, this red ring that goes back years and years and years, we've been respecting. It was support. So, and that's why I said if we came down, it'd be support. Look at these daily candles. Look how many daily candles we had on this red ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got to drop below it. And then look, we got 3 more daily candles above it. 1, 2, 3. And then we dropped and we came down. I said if we broke this ring, we would have a drop. That's what happened. It played out exactly. And so if we push up, guys, look at all this resistance. That's a lot of resistance. How much can you invest? It's up to you. I'm not your financial advisor. I made that chart on acid. I was just extremely messed up, and I got lucky. That's probably why I don't remember where that damn orange ring came from. Mathematics, y'all! Yeah, I made it some time ago. I made this chart so long ago, I don't remember where those rings came from. Yeah, if you're in tune with the universe, then you can see those numbers. It's kind of like entering the matrix. But the most important thing I'm trying to show you, and now I'm going to go over the F1 chart, I'm going to go over some other charts. So, Jesse Pinkman charting, that would be interesting. Can I help you lose weight? I think the best way to lose weight is just stop eating. I don't know. I guess I don't. You're in the wrong channel for that. Jesse Pinkman can help with that. I made this chart when I was like I said, I was in tune with the universe. The universe was in tune with me. And the rings were moving when I wasn't moving the rings. Yeah, guys, hit the like. That's awesome. Thank you, Don Juca. I always forget to ask you guys to hit the like. If you do like these live streams and you want more of these live streams, hit the like button, guys. It helps me out. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. And I appreciate that. It's nice to feel warm and fuzzy. Yeah. I'm not going to answer that historic channel. That's just a weird question to ask. I'm happy and colorful. If that's your question, then yes. But if you mean by something else, that's none of your business. Okay, you hit the likes. All right. Well, thank you for sharing. Yeah, I like my rings too. My rings make me happy. I like circles. Circles are fun. Sometimes they go around in circles. So, all right, let me give you these price targets, and this price target is a little large. So let me make this a little small. I think this is probably overkill. All right, I think, well, I don't know if you can see that. Hold on, let me make this. So listen, what I'm telling you, if you have access to the charts, which I just told you, you can go to, it's right up top, guys, opticorecrypto.com. You're welcome to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, all I want you to do is, at least on the daily, pay attention to possibly getting rejected at 39,000. 49,000 seems like, I'm sorry, 40,000 seems like the top for a drop. If you get above 39,000, you still have to get above 39,678. So that's what I'm saying. If you're looking for a point too short, 39,000 is likely a point to do it. We will cover the other charts. So as long as you understand that, I think we covered this chart, and we'll give you support and resistance levels. And again, this stream is to help you guys have access to the charts as well, to know what to look for, what to watch. And again, if I get bullish, it is when we get above this red ring. I will buy here. If we get above this red ring, we still have resistance at the 21 week, all right? And remember, if that is rejected, if we cannot get above the 21 week and then we come back down, that means we're potentially in a bear market. This is some kind of TA. It might not be your kind of TA, but it is TA. It's technically asinine. Can anyone reply on which platform you invest? Yeah, that's not something I'm answering. All right, so let me get rid of my squigglies. Let's go to the next chart. So remember that we've got this target here, upside target, right? So, and we're pushing up now, 38,800, let's just say 39,000. That's what we're watching right now. So let's go to the next chart. All right, so let's see. And guys, write this down. I know some of you don't like to spend money. You like to get free stuff. For you guys who are getting free stuff, hit the like button. That is your payment to me for this information. 1 like per price. So if we push up, guys, I'm going to give you your next resistance, all right? Your next resistance is right here. And look at this. Look at this. 38,000, right? 38,000. So think about it, 38,000 to 39,000. So if we hit this point, let's see what the next chart shows. What does this chart show? And guys, if you followed me on Twitter and you followed me in Discord, where did I tell you guys to short from? What price target did I give you? Just seeing how many people are here from Twitter and Discord. I told you guys to short at a particular number. Do you remember what that was? Well, we're going to find out if we're in a bear market. Thank you, Amin. I don't know what that P stands for, but thank you very much. I don't think I said 38,800. I did not say, there you go. Okay, House of Days, you got one answer correct. You didn't say resistance, but that is correct. Now, I did not say 39. I said 38,000. No, not Jesus. 38,000 I said to short. 38,000. And I had 2 charts that showed that right here. And if you short it, I said, look, guys, if you wanted to short, and I said this way in advance. I said, if we push up, you want to short because we were going to hit this line here. And I said, because we were going to hit, hold on. Hope I'm not missing a chart. Oh, right here. So it was this line here. So we were at resistance at A1. We were at resistance at F1, and I said this is a point you would short. So had you guys taken that short, I know it's a risky move. That's why people get access to the charts, because it's less risky, because you know when to short. For most people that don't have access, yeah, shorting and longing is risky as hell. But when you have these cheat sheets, you can short and get a fucking 6%. That was a 6% drop. Why risky? Isn't it Bitcoin on a downtrend? Well, look. You can say it's on a downtrend from 65K, which, by the way, if you're new here, I did call the top at 65K. You might not believe it, but I did. And I called a drop too around 30K, and we bought in there. But yes, look, price goes up and down. Look at this. Up and down, up and down, up and down. But notice what's happening. We're bouncing right off this red ring. And then we go up. So, you know, people get bullish and longing thinking this is going to continue to go up. No, not going to happen. At least not without getting rejected first. And why? Because the chart says that we're going to... The hell is that? Hold on. If we push up, let me get a price label here. If we push up, look, another chart that shows 38,000. Now this time it's 38,139. So if we push up, you got 38,139. Right here you got 38,107. So that is your first strong resistance level to potentially put in a short. You know, 5 times leverage, 10 times, you know, you can make some profit on that. If you shorted here, which I'm sure a lot of you guys did, if you shorted where I told you to short right here. Look, let me show you my Twitter here. Hold on. Let's see here. Right here, I said, how long ago was this? Am I too far back here? Damn, I made a lot of tweets. So I said here, someone asked how to know to get out of the short at 38K. So this, I was responding to how to know when you get out at this red ring. Hold on. I'm getting to it, guys. Hold on. I said it specifically. Oh, I need to go into my profile. No wonder I can't see it. Alright, so here's what I was saying it right here. And I said it way back too. Hold on. But right here I said, still watch 38,000, guys. That shows as strong resistance. And you can see right here, I was pointing it out. That's why you follow me on Twitter and in Discord. Look, I said 38,000 right here. Now I had the price label up above it. We got a perfect wick here. And I said, look, I got two charts charted different ways. I said, look, this is strong resistance. Top of the Bollinger Band, at resistance, at resistance. I said, that's where you short. And guys, look how it played out. We got rejected, all right, and came down. So I tell you potentially when to short and when to long. So if you know how to play the charts, your target's already mapped out. So we came down, and notice this ring, this F1 chart. So this is where price was. We're coming down from this point. We were coming down to this ring. Notice I had this, and I update these charts, guys. They're shareable. So when I see a pattern, I update these charts. I move these lines out, you know, draw the patterns we're in. And then when you hit refresh, you see the changes on the chart. But if you notice, look what happened right here. Hold on, let me get rid of my pretty drawings here. So look what happened. We were respecting, and this is on the 2 hour, but take note, the candles, the wicks came down here, wicks came down here, the meat of the candle is always above this red ring, right? And then we pushed up, and let's what I'm talking about. We got rejected. Then we pushed above it, came back as support. That always happens, and then you push up. So if we push up, it's likely point to get rejected is 38,139. But just notice, look where we came down, found perfect support right here. That is why, guys, I tell you, always use trend lines. Even if you're not really sure, draw a trend line. This trend line actually played out right here. Someone had asked me, you know, because I had a trend line like this when price was respecting it like this. And someone said, well, should I do a trend line going from this wick here? This wick right here and this wick right here? And I said, absolutely yes. Always draw a trend line. Even if you're not sure price will respect it, even if price doesn't respect it, you always want to have that trend line, because that ended up, when you have 2 points of contact, then you know it's possible that's the pattern you're in. We came down, we got rejected, we came down, we pushed up, got rejected, and then found support, and then we broke out of this potential falling wedge. So yes, always draw trend lines, and that's what I do on these charts. I keep it updated. But I want you to pay attention. 38,139 on this chart shows resistance. On this chart, let's see what this next resistance level above. This is the C1 charts. I'll give you some support levels too, guys. So look, 39,627 to potentially 40,000. We have a lot of resistance around 38,000 to 40,000, guys. And this is a lot of resistance. So that's what I'm saying. If we push up, I think a great point to short would be around 39,000 to 40,000. When we get above that point, I will be long, or I will be bullish so we go higher. Now this B1 chart, guys, if you followed me when I did that stream, we dropped and we hit this to the tick. I said this is where you buy, and we pushed up immediately from this target. I mean, we hit with, that's what I tell you, when you load these charts up and price drops and stops right at a line, that is where you buy. And if you did that, guys, if you were here on that live stream, you did excellent, because it pushed up a total of 42%. Cha-ching! And this is what I'm saying. If we come down, now this is more for I would say macro targets, in between macro and micro. If you push up, this is going to be resistance. And if you drop, this is the support that needs to hold. If this support breaks, we're coming down much, much lower. So what is that price target above? That is, oh, look at that, 41,332. So if we hit this point and we get above this, we're already bullish. Do you give these resistance levels more importance than triangles forming? You mean patterns? Toy Wolf, are you asking if I give more importance to these support resistance levels as I do patterns that were, like if you're stuck in something like this? Is that what you're talking about? Is it more important than this and this? Absolutely, 100% yes, because these trend lines price has been respecting for years. Each one of these charts I made, if you go back, if you zoom out, look at the bigger picture, price has been respecting these same lines right here, going back 4 years. So when you see this price action here, you'll see support, you get a wick down here, you got a wick up here, you got a wick up there, you got a wick everywhere. Look at all these crazy wicks. You don't know where the hell your support and resistance levels are. So you couldn't draw a line and say, that's my support right here. You wouldn't know. There's no way you could know that. Why do we know that? Because I created a chart a certain way. You notice when all this volatility subsides, right? You did get support, you broke through it. But look what happens. You come up as resistance, and then we get stuck in this pattern, right? But look what happens when we come up again. Resistance, resistance. Oh, we pushed above it a bit, right? So it wasn't really resistance. But look right here. When the volatility subsides, where did you get rejected? Right here, perfectly. And then we started coming down. And now we didn't come all the way down to support. Now, this is where you're asking about patterns. We were stuck in a pattern. It was a falling wedge. I had made a tweet about it. Said this is a bullish pattern, more than likely to break to the upside. That is what happened. So if we continue up, your target is 41,332. If we make it to that point, I'm telling you, the orange ring will give resistance before you get to that point. So yes, that is your target to the upside. Guys, I should not give this away, but your support that needs to hold. If you want this to push back up, and I will buy here. I have other charts to show this. So if we come down, this is where you want to buy. Now I'm talking about a larger drop. That would be a drop from currently. That would be about a 13, almost a 14% drop. But I will buy here because this was support here, almost support here. We are respecting this fib channel line below, this fib channel line above, and respecting this fib channel line here. So if we break 32,436, this is your next support to buy in. That is correct, 32,000. And then I got targets below, guys. And again, if 32,000 breaks, if you're bouncing between support and resistance, you break support, where are you going to go? Your next support level. Yeah, well, there's a much lower target. It's a big buy zone for me. So let me give you some smaller price targets, guys. So look, let's look at this as well. We know that this is an important support level here. This is around, and guys, I understand you say, well, you're looking at one chart, your target's 32,000. This chart's just 30,800. Guys, again, Bitcoin price is respecting trend lines in multiple directions at different angles, and these charts are charted different ways, but ultimately 30,000 to 33,000 looks like very strong support. Now this chart was made on the weekly, so this could be off a bit. It could actually be up here, but I just want you to pay attention. This is a very important support level. If you notice right here, we found support right here. Let's see, it goes back. Notice right here, guys, I'm telling you, it was resistance right here. It was support all through here. And if it goes back further, look, hold on. Look at this. It was resistance right here, support, support. And when I say years, I'm serious. I'm talking about since the beginning of Bitcoin, guys. That's how these charts are made. That's how I know how important these lines are. Look at this. Support, support, resistance. And go back to the very beginning. Look at this. Perfect to the tick. Resistance. more support and resistance. So guys, what I'm telling you is, yes, that is a very important support and resistance level. I don't even know if it's support or resistance yet. Hold on, I'm getting dizzy moving the screen. I don't know if I'm on the right one here. Hold on. There we go. So what I'm saying is, if we come down, that will be very, very strong support. All right, it will be strong support. So it is very possible, we could be doing something like this. Who knows? Something like that. Till we break to the upside, we will get rejected here. Or if we break to the downside, my next macro target is down here. Obviously, you're going to have support levels on the way down. That's how it works, guys. We'll come down, you'll find support. You might push up, you break it. But this would ultimately be the next point before you push back up according to this chart right here. So that's what I do. I give you support levels on different time frames. The hourly, the 2 hour, the 3 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly. And you look at different charts for different targets. And that's why it's blue, because that's the point to buy in. So according to this chart, let's see if they match. So we know 38,100 to look. Oh, look, we got Confluence, guys. We got Confluence. So if we push up, you know that this is support and resistance. You can clearly see that. This has been a lot of support and resistance. I go further back. You see it was support, 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 resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance. So if we get above that point, your next point to watch is 39,500. And if we go back to this chart, look, 39,000 to 39,700. So we got a lot of confluence here, guys. We got an important orange ring. We got an important red ring. We also have this, this is the 100, this is the 200 daily moving average. A lot of resistance, guys. A lot of resistance through here. And a lot of charts are showing 38,000 to 40,000 is a lot of resistance. So I'm telling you, that is the ideal point to put in a short. And if we come down, right down here is around 34,000. So that's what I was talking about this other chart. Even though I show support around 30,000 to 32,000, this will be a point you catch a bounce as well. I don't know, Yorkshire. Let's ask the community. Everyone here in the chat, are my charts good for scalping? Actually, I think that's what they're the best for, if you ask me. But they're my charts. I'm biased. I want you to sign up and get access to them. But guys, are my charts good for scalping, or are they good for losing money? All right, Holden Snow says yup. All right, Handelfin says meow. Victor says yes. Johnny says BTC breaking above this 355 EMA now. Terry Greer says yes. Ellie Dead says yes. CaliMD, they're exceptional for scalping. Dig Media Dude, your charts are the best for winning. Ah, thank you. Arion says yes, BB. Johnny G, few hours left to confirm. Cashier Kumar, yes, check swing trading chart for ETH today. All right, we might check that. I use them to short time frame for exactly that. Thank you, Callium. Renee, they're excellent. Our kits, they're good for scalping. Cheat says behow. I don't know what that means. Great for scalping. Okay, guys, so I forgot your name that asked the question, but I hope that answered your question. Okay, and I have to say things that are bad too. Ellie Dad said disaster to crypto. I don't know if that means what my charts are disaster to crypto. If that's the case, screw you. All right, good. Well, I'm glad you guys are making money with them. It makes me feel good. I will tell you this. All the Bitcoin charts will continue to be updated, and the price labels moved. I know Dogecoin and link is still out of date. I'm going to try to find a day, but I do have that project still going. He keeps adding stuff to it. So if you're waiting to get all new charts, wait till June 10th, guys, if you want to sign up for all new charts, because I will be updating every single chart. I will try to get at least Dogecoin link, and I think I have one other one that needs to be updated. I will try to get that done. But if you're waiting for all new charts, it will be the 10th. But all Bitcoin charts, because Bitcoin is, that's my thing, that's what I'm trading. So that has to be updated all the time. Yeah, no problem, Cashier. Again, Bitcoin is what I first started in, so that is my priority. And then, I have XRP as well. That chart probably needs to be updated, but it's still accurate. It's still showing tops, and they're larger targets. But when you push up to that larger target, that's the point, guys. on some of these charts, you know, we might be in no man's land, like here on the A1 chart. You know, we're not really, other than bouncing between the Bollinger Bands, we're now coming up on resistance. So if you were down here, you know, right in this area on this chart, you know, I wouldn't touch it. I would not touch this. But once you get up to this point, that's why I said this is where you short, because we know that this is resistance. And if you shorted that, that was a 6% profit. Now we're coming up to resistance again. As someone said earlier, well, could we blow through that? Of course we can. But if you're looking for a safe point to short, is now a safe point to short? I don't know. We're testing the top of the Bollinger Band. It's possible. But I would think it'd be safer to short from here because we know this is resistance. Now, if it pushes above it, yeah, get out of your short. And if it pushes above it, where's the next point to short? Right friggin' here. And look, you've got a lot of Confluence here. You have the 2 hour. This is the some friggin' moving average. I think this is the 200 exponential. Yeah, this is the 200 EMA on the 2 hour. And that just so happens to be right here at this FIB channel line. Frank, why shorting when Bitcoin is breaking to the upside? See, that is why I think people are generally stupid. No offense, Frank, if you're stupid. My apologies. You can't help that you're stupid. And maybe I don't know. I just assume you are, because that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Do you notice? Do you see what's going on here with Bitcoin? Do you notice something here? So when Bitcoin comes down, right? So when Bitcoin comes down, this is what it does. All right, that is called dropping. So if you shorted from right here, you're in profit while Bitcoin's coming down. Now, we dropped from 65K, right? So Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Now, it could push back up. So if you long from here, this is called Bitcoin price pushing up. So you're in profit. Oh, look, it stopped right here. So what happens if you put a short here? Oh, you're in profit. You put a long here, you're in profit. You put a short, you see how that works? It's called swing trading. My apologies, but just stupid questions really just they irk me. But yes, that are my chart. That's what my charts are for. Scalping, swing trading. So yes, you can make money whether you're in a bear market or a bull market. All you do is you buy and you sell. I don't use leverage. I don't long or short. I buy support. I sell resistance. That's how I make money. But the most important thing, guys, I want you to know there is a lot of support around 30,000 to 33,000 if you want a chance a nice long buy in, ride it up. But the most important thing, guys, pay attention, because if we continue up, there is so much resistance here. The most important first target, watch this ring, 38,790 to 39,000. And even if you get above that, which I highly doubt that's going to happen, I think we'll get rejected here and come down, you still have 39,873. Future, yeah, of course. And the Dow Jones chart did that. Do you guys remember the live stream where I said we'll get rejected right here? And I told you that I bought right here, or I got out of my short right there. That the Dow's the only thing I actually do puts and longs. But notice we got rejected right here. Came down for perfect support right here. We got rejected here. Now we are above, so your next resistance for the Dow is right here, 35,177. But yeah, this chart's been here forever, and you can clearly see how accurate this has been. This is one of my other magical rings. Look at this. Pushed up, got rejected, the orange ring. Came down, found support. Pushed up, got rejected. Came down, found support. Yeah, it works for every asset. Works for altcoins, works for stocks, futures. Works for metals, gold, silver. I don't need likes, but I do appreciate likes. So if you want to give me some likes, you know, I'll take the likes. I'm not going to beg for the likes. But, you know, likes are nice. It's nice to be liked. Makes me feel good. So guys, do you understand what I'm saying, where your resistance is? So look, this chart here, this is just a trend line, guys. And I tell you, always use trend lines. Always use trend lines, because they will save your ass. I drew this trend line way back here. I think I drew it when we just had, look, we had 1 point of contact, 2, 3, 4. That is when I drew this trend line, and I just pulled it out. And look how accurate this damn trend line has been, right here. Just from that trend line. When price came down, look, we found support, support. We drop below it, push back up, drop below it, push back up. But support, Then we came down, found support, and then it became resistance, resistance, resistance. So this is another resistance level. This is on par with that orange ring. And then if you push up, you still have this red ring. So there's a lot of resistance there. Yeah, if you want to do that, I mean, you have to tell me you did it, otherwise I wouldn't know. If you want to take your like away and then give me a like again, just tell me you did it, and I'll appreciate it. It doesn't really do anything for the channel. Just make sure ultimately you leave that like on there. Hey, I'm in a good mood. And you know what? You know, my calls have been pretty accurate lately. You know, I haven't, you know, they've been pretty good. So I'm happy they've been good, and I'm helping people out. People tell me that I'm actually helping them make money and save money. It makes me feel good. I feel like I'm doing something for the community and helping people out. And our Discord, you know, people are there and they're helping each other out too. So you make friends that are, you know, into crypto as well. It's fun. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna try it. Sarab Jane. Alts are pumping, huh? Well, you know, if Bitcoin's going sideways, that might happen. Oh shit, I forgot about my coffee. It's getting cold. It's McCafe. Are taking our jobs. I'm sorry you lost your job. That sucks. That happens. But there's other jobs out there. Don't get down. Get out there. Get back out there and find a new one. Or you could rob a bank. I don't suggest doing that. It's illegal. You can go to jail, but, you know, desperate times, desperate measures. These charts are like the blue pill. I don't remember which pill he took to go into the matrix, but I think he regretted it after the fact. You're from India. I figured you probably were. I'm from the U.S. 3 practice runs on paper. Please, God, tell me how I didn't practice with the bottom. God, well, listen, you know, yes, I do give you points to swing trade. Small moves here and there, 3%, 6%. But if you follow me, yeah, what would happen if you did take both pills? That would have made for an interesting little alternate version. But yeah, my main point is I want to try to help you guys find those big moves. And if you notice, right here, I was getting a little lost. But remember I was talking about this trend line I drew right here that ended up being support resistance? I did the same thing here. And I'm trying to teach you, so pay attention, all right? This is stuff you can do for yourself. You can create your own free TradingView account. Come down to support, come down to support, come down to support. We got 3 points of contact. You take those 3 points of contact and you send them out. And what happens? Bam! Not only did it play a role as support, it also matched one of my magical fib circles. Resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance. So it just so happens that you got this ring here, this ring right here. And that line just happened to match up with that ring. Confluence, look what happened. Support, 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 perfect support, perfect support. So guys, that's what I'm saying. You know, always draw trend lines. They are your friend. Thank you, Kitty. I know what she wants. So again, the most important thing is just pay attention if we push up. I do think we will get rejected at around 38,800. Let's just call it 39,000. For me to get bullish, we have to get above 40,000, guys. And remember, the longer it takes to get above this point, the higher that gets, all right? So do keep that in mind as well. It is very possible that if we push up, let's say we push up, get rejected, hold support. The time, and it's weird how these things work, but the time we make contact with this red ring might be exactly when this 200 daily moving average, 200 daily makes contact with this ring. And that would be 41,395. Yeah, I've got stuff I've got to do. I don't want to really go into all these altcoins because I'll get lost. There's so many of them. I might do a couple here. Let's see. Ethereum. All right, guys. So the last time I looked at this chart was back here. So you can clearly see how accurate these charts are. I mean, that is what I do, is I take the time to make these charts work for you. I do the work so you don't have to get wrecked, or at least not all of you. So look, there's a look at this support right here. Right? See this line? I have outlined this fib channel, and then I don't have one here, but you can clearly see there's a fib channel here. This is our current resistance. So you could have played this. You push up to resistance, you short. You come down to support, you long. There's also a resistance level here. And I have more support resistance levels on this chart. You can clearly see that. You push up, this is resistance. So right now, if you want to chance to short, you should be short on Ethereum right now. Yeah, I know Matic is going to be one of the first charts I make because everybody's a fanatic about Matic apparently. A fanatic about Matic apparently. Yes, I'll have to do a Matic chart. And guys, again, I'm busy until June 10th, but I think I can take at least a day to knock out like 3 or 4 charts for some altcoins. And I always take time to make sure Bitcoin charts are updated. Well, I don't really need to answer any emails. I'm not really offering Livestream lifetime right now. You can contact me via email. Maybe we can talk about it. But you will need, if you do sign up, listen, you will need to make sure you email me for the Discord invite link and to follow me on Twitter. But look, let me give you support resistance levels, all right? Just right now, look, your current resistance for Ethereum is 2,759. Your next support level is going to be, and guys, there are a lot of them. Your next support level is 2,656. If that breaks, you got very strong support here at 2,599. Your next strongest support below is going to be right down here around 2,389. You will have very, very, very strong resistance right here. This is going to be around 2,845. And then look, this is where we topped out at right here. I don't know if we went higher than that. Actually, we did. But this is the next strongest one because you can see we did top out here twice. This is the highest point we went. So if we pushed all the way up, we did something like this, bounced in between the lines, this would be the point you would get rejected. So this is a point you potentially would short right here. This will be strong resistance as well. So I can give you all these, but again, if you have access to the charts, you have live access to them 24/7. So if you pushed above 2,759, you'd want to short 2,846. You get above that, you potentially want to short 2,974. And if you get to 3,062, get the hell out of Ethereum. Consider yourself lucky you made money and just be done with it. Cheese123, you said, I emailed a while back after I subscribed, but haven't heard back. If you would have subscribed and emailed me, I would have contacted you back. So try again. If you have an account, if you're one of those that didn't get grandfathered in, don't bother emailing me. That time has come and gone. But if you just recently signed up and paid, yeah, make sure you email me and I'll make sure you get in if there's an issue. You should get in automatically. It's automatic. All right, well, just send an email again. Maybe try a different email address because maybe it's not coming through. Sometimes it happens. All right, so somebody wanted BNB. All right, so anyways, those support and resistance levels, I need to update this chart. I mean, the chart works. You can see it's working. I just need to update the price labels. I don't like keeping them here because if I get busy, then sometimes the label will cover up price, and that sucks. And remember, if you do have access to the charts and price labels are covering price, just right click and you can hit hide, and then that way you won't be covering the price. All right, so let's get rid of ETH. She said BNB. Bread and breakfast. Bread and bed and breakfast. All right, BNB, look, it's pushing up. It's on a tear. So look, if your current support right now, if BNB comes down, it's going to be right here at $381. Your next resistance, how could I possibly know your next resistance level? That's impossible. You can't know that. I do. And you write this down and you'll see. Right here. If we push up, this is where you're going to get rejected. Right here. I know for a fickety fact. And if you push above that, where's the next point you get rejected? And this is what I call double resistance, guys. When you have double resistance, this is like double jeopardy. Understand this. When you have double resistance, that means you definitely want to put your short there. Not financial advice. But if you push up to 434 to potentially 440, you have double resistance. We know we'll respect these fib channel lines. So this is an ideal point to put in a short. If you come down, you're looking for a point to put in a long, it'd be $381. Chart is tilt. Don't know what that means. On Twitter, be sure to follow, request follow. Yeah, so if you're subscribed to the charts, if you sign up, you get instant access. But you'll need to email me to follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is private. My Twitter is just kind of a guide for playing the charts and for my calls. So only people that pay for the charts get access to that. And Discord, email me. I'll send you the Discord invite link. But yeah, that's for BNB. So those are the only points you need to watch. If you do get above, I'll give you this. And pay attention. Notice, and these guys, people forget that I give you pivot rings. I think a lot of people don't understand that. Notice what happened when we pushed up and hit this yellow ring. We hit it, we rode down it, right? That was a pivot. Look what happens when, we were going sideways. What happened when we hit this yellow ring? We popped up. So if you have access to these charts, if we're up here, if price is up here somewhere, or you're down here, when you make contact with this ring, this is when you know to pay attention for a big move. When you cross this ring, what will happen here? Let me get rid of this. So either when you cross it, if you're pushing up, when you hit the ring, there's a pivot come down. When you're going sideways, hit this ring, there's a pivot to go up. So when you hit this ring right here, it could be a pivot to go up. We could write down it. So I give you pivot rings as well. So pay attention to that. That pivot ring is a little ways out. It's about 2 days and 16 hours. So just make sure that you load the BNB chart up when you get closer to this ring. Because if you're down here at support, and this is strong support, and you cross this ring, this could be when you get a pump to resistance up here around $440. Can you put more rings on the BNB chart? Yes, I can do that. When I take a day, I'm going to give myself 1 day, and I will update Bitcoin Cash, Link, Dogecoin. Those are useless right now. I will go in, and when I update the price labels on the charts, I will do a little ring searching. And guys, it takes a little time because you have to go from random points. Sometimes you put a ring there and price isn't matching it, and then I have to go back and just move it around. But eventually I'll find some Confluence, and I'll leave the ring, and that's how you get these rings. That's how you get this pivot ring right here, guys. That's how I had this ring that predicted a move. And that is pretty much what got my channel started, was predicting moves. People said, you can't predict a move, that's impossible. That is how I got popular on YouTube, was predicting moves. Now, I didn't always predict the correct direction, but I would say, hey, watch out, on this hour, or in about 10 minutes, we're going to get a move. And sure enough, we get a move right there. And that's what happens, right here. That's the purpose of these rings. I don't know why. Maybe the algos are respecting this. Maybe they program the algos or these bots to do these at certain times. I do not know why it works. But when price is respecting a fib circle to the left, this is a huge ass fib circle. You can see why this worked. Notice right here, we didn't do much here, right? We pushed up this ring right here. This ring wasn't much of a pivot. Not much happened here, but look what happened with this ring. Let me turn off these Bollinger Bands. Just want to show you how these rings work. But notice once you got here, perfect support, got rejected, came down to support, pushed up, respecting the 5th channel lines, another support on the ring. We pushed up, it was resistance, then became support. And then what happened is price moved along. Hold on. That's why they call me Lord of the Rings, guys. So, as we came up here, we started moving down this ring. We pushed up, we rode down this ring, and then we hit this and we got a pump. So something will happen when you hit this ring. So that's what I do. I add up fib circles. Well, pivots are nice. Again, if you're coming up on a pivot ring, it's possible nothing happens. More than likely something will happen. The best thing to do is look and see if you're at support. Look and see if the MACD and the RSI is low, about to angle up. That would be an indicator we'll probably go up. If you're at resistance, if it's overextended on the MACD and RSI about to curl over, then you might want to short. And remember, rings can be resistance, or you cross and then you get a pivot. There's no guarantee what will happen. It's just, for some reason, when price is respecting a fib circle on the left, it always respects it on the right. It is just amazing how it works. Well, thank you, Damien. I appreciate that. So yeah, I got work to do. I got things I need to knock out, but I did want to just let you guys know to pay attention. It looks like we're going to have a lot of resistance. Pay attention to these other charts, guys. So I'm telling you right now, you got a lot of resistance at 38,170, but I have a lot of Confluence. And then most important, guys, you have access. Make sure you load up the G1 chart. This is your strongest resistance right here, around 39,000 to 40,000. So if you're looking for a point too short, I think 40,000 would be it. And if we get above 40,000 hold support, guys, I will be bullish to ride this up. Yeah, I'm not going to cover the DXY, guys. It's just a quick live stream, keep you guys updated. Rewind it back if you want to, go back to the beginning. Pretty much that's all I needed to tell you was, hey, pay attention to 39 to 40,000 is potentially a point too short. If you get above that, bullish. And if we come down, watch 31,000 to 33,000 as support. I could probably just sum that up in 20 seconds. But it was fun. All right, guys, I will keep you updated on Twitter. I will keep you updated on Discord. And remember, guys, if you want to access these charts, the website's opticarcrypto.com. For $39 a month, you access Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, stocks, and my Twitter. Yeah, I did mention Discord. That's correct. But yeah, the website's opticarcrypto.com. Let me give you the subscribe link. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Here's the link, guys. Just click that link and you can instantly sign up. But make sure if you do sign up, you send me an email, and then I'll email you back with the Discord invite link and for you to follow me on Twitter. All right, guys, that's it. I'm out. Trade safe. Be smart, don't be stupid, and I'll see you later.